Okay, I have went on and I have cleaned and I have seasoned my crab legs. And as you can see, there's no black dots. There's no green stuff inside the filling of the clusters. They're snow white as they should be. Okay, now that I have those seasoned, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put them in the pot to steam. Okay. Are y'all with me? I'm going to put these in the pot. Now the sides that's not seasoned, I will go back and I will season that side. I have 2 fresh cloves here of garlic. I'm going to throw those in. And the seasoning that's here, that's what I'm going to get my water to steam these with. And once you rinse this here off, that will be all the water that you need in order to steam these, okay? So I'm just going to pour this water on my tray. I'm going to agitate it. When you see those skins from the crab legs come up, just grab them. Now I'm simply pouring this on to my pot. That's all the water that we need to steam those with. Okay? So let me go ahead and let's season the top of these crab legs. Are y'all in there with me? And I'm just going to season them with garlic powder. And obey. Okay. Now we have that done. We're going to go ahead and get ready to put our pot on the stove. So I'm going to move that. And I'm going to bring you on over here to the stove. Okay, so we have our crab legs there and they're steamed. They're ready. I'm going to turn the fire up and I'm going to put the lid on because what we want is the steam. Okay? I have my butter sauce here. That's that sauce right there, baby. To dip our crab legs in. Back here we have some corn and we have some rice and peas. Yes, we're going to use those up. Okay, so I have my skillet here. And my skillet has been preheating. I have olive oil in here. So I'm going to add just a tad bit more of olive oil. And I'm going to add some butter. Skillet is preheated. And I am simply just going to go in with about 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay. So we have that butter in there. And we're mixing that butter in with the olive oil. I have here a T-bone steak. And we're going to let that skillet get as hot as we can. I'm going to go in with a little bit of garlic with that. And I'm going in to infuse this garlic, olive oil, and rosemary. And we're going to allow this to get to a nice temperature. And then we're going to go in and we're going to lay this steak in this cast iron and allow it to do what it's due. It's Father's Day, and this is how I do it for a real one. Happy Father's Day to all my fathers out there on my timeline, and those that's not on my timeline, happy Father's Day. And this is just how I do it for mine. Now I'm simply going in with that T-bone. If you notice, I have that rosemary up under there. I have that garlic up under there, and I have a piece on top. Okay? So we're going to get a great sear on this steak. We're not going to move it around. Just going to allow it to get a great sear. Crab legs are on. We had some leftover rice and peas, and we're going to use that. I have here me some sweet corn. I refrigerated it. And we're warming that just with the heat on the stove. Okay? I have preheated my oven to put my steak in the oven, but why do all that when we could just do it right here on the stove top? Okay? Now, if you want, you can move it around in a circular motion, but we're not going to flip it. And what I want to do is I want to bring my rosemary out. And I'm going to move that rosemary right on top. Wow, yummy does that smell. So we're just going to sit that and let that cook. Our butter sauce is ready, and our steamed crab legs are steaming. This is how I do it for Father's Day for a real one. Happy Father's Day, babe. Your dinner's coming up. I will always celebrate you. Just gonna sprinkle a little garlic on top of that rosemary. I'm gonna go ahead at this time and I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce right on to that steak. And let her cook. We just need about 8 to 10 minutes on those crab legs. Have a look. Oh yeah. And bring that garlic out. It's already infused with that butter. I'm going to put it on top. Yeah, baby. She's getting more tender as we cook her. She's about to fall apart, so let me go ahead on and let me flip this steak. Dad likes his steak well done. I like mine medium. Now we're going to turn the fire down on this. Once this bottom part gets a great sear, like she has, we're going to just turn that fire down. And we're going to let her cook. How yummy does that look? Mm-hmm. Want to make sure that my rosemary and my garlic and my steak is infused and it has enough butter to mingle in. Y'all see that roasted garlic? You see that rosemary? And you want to go ahead and just put your meaty part of the steak to the end of the skillet so it can grab all that flavor. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay? I'm going to cover this up because we just want the steam from it at this point. We just want the steam from it at this point. She's on low, and I'm just going to allow her to simmer. You know, it does not take long at all for those crab legs to steam. I want to squeeze some lemon juice into my dipping sauce. I have 2 sticks of butter in there, so I'm going to use a half of a lemon juice in my butter sauce. Just give this butter sauce a good stir. And this is my homemade butter dipping sauce. See if I can bring it a little closer to you. Oh, those crab legs, baby, they steaming. They steaming, baby. What? This is that homemade butter dipping sauce. I'm sorry I didn't have y'all up high enough. That's that homemade butter dipping sauce. Infused with garlic, lemon, and my little scratchy gassy sauce. Let's have a taste of that butter dipping sauce. Yes, sir. As my nephew Man would say, yes, sir, happy birthday. Not happy birthday, happy Father's Day, nephew. Another real one. Jonathan, happy Father's Day, nephew. Moose, happy Father's Day, nephew. Brother-in-law, happy Father's Day. So we have our steak, baby. She's simmering. We have our sweet corn on the cob. We have our rice and peas. We have a T-bone steak. And we have here us a pot full of steamed fresh crab legs. Okay, everyone. This is my daddy's Father's Day dinner. And I don't play with him. I never played about him. And I'm not going to play with him on his day. Never have, never will. I guess that's why I'm still single. Because most men can't handle the fact that I still celebrate my husband on his special days. And I always will. So it's going to take a real one to understand that. And if not, I'm happy being just who I am. Single, retired, free, and happy just being me. All right, everyone. Happy Father's Day. Just wanted to come on and share my dinner with you. Everything is done. Steaming those crab legs in about 5 to 6 minutes. We can go ahead on and we can sit down and we can have dinner. And this is we go on and get that steak sauce out that we love, that A1. Let's continue to make sure that we are covering all the seasoning and we're keeping that fat back part with the flavor to the back of the skillet and allowing it to just get tender. We're going to go ahead and turn the fire off on this in a minute. Let's see where this steak is at this point. Whether it's at a medium, a rare, medium rare, or well done. Y'all know I said my babe liked his steaks well done. So let's see where this steak is at before. Turn that fire. Oh, baby, she tender. See, this is why you have to compromise in marriage, in relationships. Now, for me, she's good. And this is at a medium. There that steak is. Let's have a taste. Baby. But you see, I still have marrow coming out. And my babe will say, babe, let it keep cooking. Y'all see that marrow that's still coming out of that steak? You see it around here? So I'm going to go ahead, be submissive, be obedient, and cook it just like he likes until it's well done. But the flavor, babe, is amazing. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for allowing me to bring my videos into your homes. And thanks for all the love and support. Again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This dinner right here is for my babe for his Father's Day, a real one.